Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then please subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my videos. Yeah! In front of us we have the Tecsun PL-200. Yes, PL-200. You can't buy this one anymore. It's kind of an interesting little radio. It's AM, FM stereo, shortwave, band receiver. Pretty awesome. This radio was donated by Peter Atkinson to the channel. Thank you very much. I love this radio. I like it a lot. I've seen it on eBay a few times, and every time I've seen it, it's kind of beat up, not in good condition, so I've been passing on it. But I was really pleasantly surprised when he donated this to me. I was like, wow, cool. So let's go ahead and get at it. So he gave me it with a pouch. Good deal. He said he had imported this from China, and it didn't come with any instructions. He told me I could find it online, so I'll show you those instructions in a little bit. So there's the radio. And I think we can get a little closer. It's a small radio, so let's bring it in here. All right, so let's go over dimensions real quick. We have 4 3/4 inches long, 3 inches high, and 1 inch in depth. Okay, for size comparison, I brought out CC Pocket. Yeah, see, a pretty small radio. I got a pack of cards. Whoops, Iron Man's upside down. It's falling. He's falling backwards. All right, Iron Man. And then I got, for bigger comparison, I got a Tecsun 380. So that gives you an idea of this PL-200. Pretty cool for a small radio to have a numeric keypad too. Just goes to show you that's just really neat. I hope they go back to something like this. I really like this form factor. Small, compact, and numeric direct entry. Pretty cool. So my Tecsun, do it. So let's go ahead and put that back. All right. So the radio. Let's go over some features of this radio. Right away, we got a wrist strap. Yeah, Tecsun branded maybe. Does it say Tecsun? It does. Coming into focus, but it's there. I see it. Okay, on the left-hand side, we have a antenna gain switch. All right, I guess we like that. And we have a high, medium, low. I just leave it on high. We have a charging port if you have the adapter. Here we have an earphone. It's FM stereo. It got the low-level hiss. I don't like. It's okay stereo-wise, but this radio itself has issues with FM, and we'll talk about that. But otherwise, it's not the best listening experience, but at least it's there in a pinch if you need it. So on the front here, we have an 1 3/4 speaker, and we have the name Tecsun, and then we have FM stereo, medium wave, shortwave, world band receiver. And then here we have the display, and it shows you the charge of the battery. 5 bars means it's fully charged batteries, which is good. And there's different modes, and I'll show you that little instruction sheet in a second. And then it shows that the radio is locked down. Here is the clock, 24-hour, and you can actually change that to 12 with a special setting in the system setting button. It's a pretty complicated little thing. If you don't have the instructions, you're kind of guessing on what to do. Here's the alarm time. Let's go over buttons. So we got the direct entry keypad, which is awesome, 1 through 0. We have a memory and edit function button and a time set function. And then we have an enter button to enter frequency directly and a system setting button. Here we have an up and down for tuning. And I guess, of course, setting your hours and minutes. Here we have the band select for FM, medium wave, and shortwave. And over here we have the shortwave meter band. We can scroll through the meter band. That's nice. A PL-200, 200 memory presets. Here we have the power and sleep function. Over here we got 4 little buttons. We got a memory scan page button. We're not going to get deep into presets with this thing because it's really complicated. And if you buy this radio, I'll show you the sheet in a second. You just have to pause and read, and then you'll be able to educate yourself on how to operate those. FM stereo button, pretty self-explanatory, alarm button, and a light button, snooze button combo there. Pretty cool. On the right-hand side, we have some more stuff. So we have the fine tuning wheel. So when you tune this, it tunes in fine steps. This tunes in 1K on the AM, 1K, I think it's 1K on the shortwave. And it's also, I think it's 50 kilohertz on the FM. Here we have a high-low tone control, which does work. I like that. And here's our lock switch to lock all the buttons down. I'll unlock it. And here we have a volume wheel, real smooth. It's nice to have that analog volume control. Get a kick out of that. We know where that came from. On the bottom, looks like we have a reset. It's good to know. Slider. On top here, we have the antenna. Swivels 360 degrees and extends out to 21.5 inches. Sensitive little shortwave radio, so I want to tell you that up front. The back here, we have a flip-out stand, and it has like the frequencies. You can pause and look at all those. So you have an expanded, or do we have an expanded band? No, it doesn't show expanded band. I think you can enter that with certain settings, and I'll show you that page. Here we go, 2 AA batteries, behind the door there. Trust me, they're there. So let's go ahead and show you the instruction sheet. So didn't get a manual, didn't understand how to do presets on this thing. It was like, whoa, this is like, how do I access, why does this page and how many pages? And so here's a cool little sheet that I downloaded. This was on a Universal Radio site, but I was Googling it. So this radio is the same as the E100, excuse me, Eaton. You can see it says Tecsun PL-200. And so it has, so you saw the button, that system setting button. And so you're going to pause and read if you need any of these functions. So like if you put in 1, it uses the alarm. So go ahead and I'm just going to kind of page forward here. You can see the presets where it talks about dividing memories into 4 pages with 50 locations, or dividing the memory into 5 pages with 40 locations. Yes, it gets pretty interesting there with memory handling. There's setting 910K, setting the clock from 12 to 24 hours, checking all segments in the LCD, that's kind of nice. Rechargeable batteries to be used, you can set with a different voltage, that's nice. Set the frequency range, you can get the expanded band, 76 to 108, and so there you go. So that is nice. So, and I don't know if you can see the whole, there you go, the whole page there, you can probably pause and read that. And then you have your instructions. Pretty much that's it, that's what you need. Those are the numbers you need to enter in to get those functions. So, all right. And just a quick little overview so you can see it. This is exactly the same radio. The Eden 100 actually looks just a little different housing, but it actually has the exact same buttons. You can pause and look at that if you need to. All right, we're done with that. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Now with this radio, I noticed the FM performance is subpar, unfortunately. But you know what makes up for it is the medium wave and shortwave. So let's go ahead and just extend my antenna up and just show you kind of what I was saying. So say if I put a station I know. Oops, I'm in memory mode. Okay, let's get a memory mode. Okay, direct entry, hit the enter key. So we'll enter in a station. So on stronger stations I get distortion. And sometimes you can tune to a better step if you can, if it's a really strong local, but otherwise I got distortion on it. We'll turn off FM stereo there. There's kind of that distorted sound. So we'll go ahead and enter a different station, 94.7, just to give you an idea. So adjusting the gain or shorting antenna doesn't make a difference. It's all how this is calibrated with its tuner, unfortunately. Okay, so then let's go to a rock and roll station at 103. Hopefully they're playing something good. Sometimes it comes in pretty good. So otherwise, if you're looking at this radio, don't buy it for the FM. It does have some issues with distortion. I've noticed. So I'm just cruising up to a really local for me. And see how this comes in. So not too bad on some of these stronger local stations. It might be better at night too. During the day it was really distorted, so I noticed it cleared up a little bit. Let's just do one more station here in the FM. Oops. All right, 95. Whoa, there we go.
That's less than 2 cents per card.
We'll try a 9. Oops, keep hitting the memory. 99.9. So sometimes the distortion goes away by just kicking it up a little notch. So there we go. Yeah, I'm not going to do radio Todderbert with this because I'm going to have the distortion issue probably too. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to write to shortwave. Let's go ahead and key into shortwave here. One thing about shortwave, I don't even have the antenna on my external, just have the whip, but I'm going to hook up the wire. And I noticed that they get really good reception. This one here, sometimes you have to off-tune it also to get a stronger signal, but that's okay with shortwave. So we'll put in clock signals just to show you. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised how well it was working. So you guys can hear that. So off tuning it, because normally you'd be on this, helps it. We can do a scan forward. Find anything there, and then you can go to the bands. The band select button here. See if we can find anything here.
Tablets were being found, and official investigation was begun. Archaeologists were excavating additional tablets, which turned out to be part of the archive from the Foreign Office of the Memphis Four, known as Axomaton, the so-called.
And then we have our tone control on the side.
Some of the tablets were found in the records of the Heritage Exchange Tower in Medicine.
Up this side.
Over 300 of the tablets made their way to Europe, some of which are in the British Museum.
We'll leave it low.
The important ones are in Berlin. The Amarna tablets are probably.
Redemption of his people who saved Jesus Christ. It came to pass. It came to pass. And ever since Jesus Christ was here, he prophesied it.
So yeah, overall, this shortwave on this PL-200 is awesome. I'm really enjoying it. And then once you master your presets, the cool thing about these presets is they are random, meaning you can have FM, AM, shortwave all on the same page, which is nice. So you could have like number one could be 720 AM, and then his could be 5,000, you know, on shortwave, and 3 could be an FM station. So the cool thing is you can bounce back and forth. I do like that feature. That's really nice. Let's go ahead and go to the medium wave. So I'm going to put my antenna down. Search and see how good this thing is on the medium wave. Now during the day, this thing was fantastic, picking up all kinds of stations. You know, like my CC Pocket does. Just a great little radio. So let's go ahead and go to the medium wave band. We'll just kind of plug in some stations we know. So we're gonna go no long.
From the time that I could walk, he'd take me with him.
So that's 650 Nashville. We all know that's about 434 miles away. That's WSN. So yeah, it's neat to see this. I'm sorry, WSM. Neat to see this in action. I love it. Let's go ahead and go to another far station. Let's go 750 WSB. So enter 750, and then we'll turn it up. That's down there already. So the cool thing about this radio is it reacts to the loop real nice. I'll just bring the loop out real fast. This is WSB. See the gain jump all the way up there? Awesome. Take that away. Huge difference. So with the loop, this radio just wakes up. You could try fine-tuning the station too, which is nice. Let's go to 740. Nice. Coming in clear. All right, so let's go another far station. I'm thinking KOA Denver, which we know is about 890 miles. Let's see if we can get that. Again, we're gonna bring out the loop just because we can have fun with this. This radio is gonna be like my little medium wave portable DXer right now. Yeah, that rocks. This is awesome. I mean, look what it did. It's a huge difference. Okay, let's go.
You don't know if it's excellent. What do you know, Steven? Listen to you.
There's New Orleans.
You know what you know. You know what you
870, or WWL.
want to do. Not a little more.
Go up to 880. Again, I could bring the loop out and show you. It does make a difference. Let's see. Let's go for their target that's far. We got WBZ, 880 miles, 1030. It's always fun when you know your stations. It's there. It's just overshadowed by another station. Let's go to another far one. We have 1060. So here's KYW, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles. Hey, got call letters. WBBR. Again, a loop is going to make this thing like just rock and roll. Every time I put a loop to it, it was like, whoa. Let's see if we can get anything else. I know 1140 should come in pretty good. WRBA, Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles.
800-504-1712.
And then we can go to, kind of looking at my list here, 1210, so we're getting 1210.
From one of the top business schools in the country might sound impossible to fit into your workload. Balance, stronger muscles, and fewer aches and pains. Dr. Pincus has arranged a very special offer that's only available to you listeners. So when you call, be sure to mention...
Let me go up to the top of the scale here. We'll go to 1610. CHHA, Toronto, Ontario. That's cool. Always nice to get those. Let me just see if we got anything else here on the chart. We got, well, this might be a hard one here. 1690. I doubt we'll get that, but we'll try it real quick and then we'll call it. 1690. Let's see if we can get this. So one time I got ID'd this as WPTX, Lexington Park, Maryland. Music station there. Cool. Alrighty. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. Alright. So the final thoughts on the Tecsun PL-200 Legacy radio. Call it Legacy because it's not like it's ancient. It's not like it's from the 80s or 90s or 70s. But it is an earlier radio that you can't buy anymore. I think it's fun. I mean, I wish I was around when these Texans were coming out. It'd be kind of cool to have a full collection. You know, the PL-100 I heard similar to my DR-777. So whenever I see these earlier Texans, I'm kind of wanting them. You know, I really do enjoy these different models. It's got its weak points, but then it's got its cool points. I like its size. Very compact. I mean, I'm just loving how small that is. And I took this out today and I walked it in the neighborhood and was listening to some AM and getting some distant stations. But I think I'm going to take this out tomorrow just because it's not much bigger and it's still easy to hold on to and tune, especially the direct entry. Love that. So yeah, that's a big deal for me. I'm a big medium wave guy, and this medium wave sounds really, really good on this radio. For such a small radio, it picks them up really nicely. I'm always finding new things with this, so that's great. I do like the presets once you figure out how to do them. With the sheet I showed you, having the way to break them up and like how many per bank is pretty nice, and how many banks. That is actually a pretty cool thing where you can change that. You know, 4 banks of 50, or, you know, the 8 banks of, I forgot what, the 25, and 10 banks of 20. Yeah, it gets pretty fun. The audio quality is pretty good for the AM with the tone control. I mean, I wish they would have tone control on all their Tecsun radios. They don't. This little dude has it, and I love that. I think that's really cool. Just a cool, neat little feature. Here, I do like the antenna gain control. That actually does help in some situations. So seeing this is a really nice feature on a radio also. So just great little things on a nice little radio. I'm loving it. So thanks again, Peter Atkinson. I appreciate the donations. If any of you are interested in donating a radio, just contact me through Twitter and let me know. You can also do YouTube messaging. I think they're changing it, so it's easier to get a message on YouTube. I'm guessing something to do with community, possibly. Something I was watching. But right now, I think the best way to get a hold of me is through Twitter. Of course, you can find Twitter on my channel page header. You'll see a little birdie there. Go ahead and click it. If you got Twitter, go ahead and just let me know. It'd be great. I'd love to have a donation of radio. Of course, everybody would, but I'd love to feature it and give you credit and get to share with everybody else. This is really cool. And if you like this video, big thumbs up. If you like this radio, big thumbs up. If you like legacy type radios and you like reviews on them or just an idea how to use them, let me know and comment below and let me think about the PL-200. And if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my videos. They're going to change the way they notify you too. I guess there's going to be different options for that in the future too, which is really nice. You're going to like that. All right, so that's the Tecsun PL-200. And we might revisit this with the loop because, man, does that loop wake it up. I love it. All righty, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care and goodbye.